Namaste. Myself Naresh Kurapati, and I've done my MBA and I'm working with Titan, and I'm the founder president of Manava Vatsalya Foundation. So we were 13 youngsters who came together and started this NGO in 2014. And Manava Vatsalya, so name itself says that Manava means human beings and Vatsalya means love of mother. And we want to serve the society the way mother serves to her daughter or son. So the same way we thought of it, and it came into our mind because after one incident everyone felt like we should start an NGO, and whatever the bad things and malpractices and wrong things happening in the society, we should stop it, and or else we should help the people who are in need. Like what happened is the first activity, I would say that before start our Manava Vatsalya, what happened is a friend of mine, he has a friend who was a college friend who met an accident, and I got to know, and then I had been there, then I got to know from there the person who dashed him, he belongs to a rich class and also he associated with some of the politicians. So they have not launched an FIR. Then I thought we should fight and we should make them to launch an FIR. Then I had been to additional commissioner to launch an FIR with a couple of students who are gathered over there, who are the friends of the victim, Mr. Mayur Kadam, who passed away unfortunately. Then after, with our pressure and after additional commissioner forced senior inspector to launch an FIR, finally the FIR has been launched, and now the case is also going in the court. That is one which happened. And also once what happened, we had been to Worli Seaface, and there was an old man who was coughing and who was suffering from asthma, and when we asked him when he's suffering, so do we need him to take to hospital, then he said no. As usual, every day I come to Worli Seaface, but due to the Diwali season, so a lot of crackers they have blast, so due to which he was suffering with the breathlessness and all. Then he told us, the Worli Seaface is meant for the polluted free air, and but people are blasting crackers here. Then bunch of people, we have been there and we have cleaned the entire Worli Seaface for 2 days. So that is one which happened. And also not only this, there are a lot many activities which I would like to tell you. Like what happened, I was traveling in the taxi, then I met the taxi driver. He told me that where he stays in his native place, they don't have proper bank. So what they do is they go to any shopkeeper who does that online banking, then they go and approach them. But what happened is the shopkeeper, he said that we will transfer the amount into your account, but actually the amount was not transferred into his account. So that amount was 32,300 rupees. Then he brought to my notice while traveling in his taxi. Then I went to police station, I approached the cops. Then they interrogate that shopkeeper. Then they got to know that this person has cheated him. Then with our force and with the help of cops, we were able to help the taxi driver to get his money back of rupees 32,300. Even same thing happened with another driver also. Even he got his money back, value of rupees 13,000. So not only this, we have distributed the books to the underprivileged children, and also with the help of Merck company, we were able to give scholarship to students worth rupees 38,000 for 5 years. That means each and every student would get approximately 2 lakhs for 5 years. So like that, we were able to help 24 students through Manava Vatsalya. And not only this, recently one more thing which happened, there is a student called Mr. Syed. He applied for the engineering at Sabu Siddiqui College. So as like every student, he also applied in other colleges as well. So but the rule is wherever the name comes in the list, if it comes in the first list, so he doesn't want to take a risk. So what he did is he paid the fees, and simultaneously he had filled the form in other colleges also. But in other colleges, his name has come into the third list. Then the another college was near to him, so due to which he had been to the Sabu Siddiqui last year, and before the cut-off date, he applied for the refund. But the college refused to pay the refund, and his family have been continuously following with the college for more than 1.5 years, even though they didn't get the fees back. Then they approached me, then I went over there, I had given her Manava Vatsalya's letter, and also one of the article which has printed in the newspaper, whether the college, the policy, whatever they have, which is mentioned in the prospectus, though the student should get the refund if he applies before the cut-off date. Then after a 1.5 month, continuously follow with the colleges, the poor guy was able to get his refund back, and the value of the fees was 1,07,000. And not only this, recently what happened, just yesterday only it happened. One of the inspector of MRA police station, he called me, who was a close friend of mine. He said that there is a child who ran away from some other state and we are unable to understand her language and she seems to be Telugu. Then what I did is we have a vice president, a woman called Nirmala Jogu, who had accompanied me, and we had been to police station, and after talking to that girl we got to know she's Telugu and she ran away from the family because of some pressure on her, because she was not able to express. Then finally we got to know that she is very childish and she is not matured enough to explain what's her problem, and due to some pressure from the parents she had ran away to Bombay, and then we have contacted some people, and luckily we got to know that one of the person who stay at the nearby village where the girl stays. Then we were able to contact the parents, and the parents came here to Bombay today itself, and tomorrow we are handing over that girl to them. So this is again a successful story, I would like to say. And if anyone feel that they want to help our Manava Vatsalya, or they want to reach to our Manava Vatsalya, they should contact us www.manavavatsalyafoundation.org, and our contact number is 24903994, and our office address is Manava Vatsalya Foundation, Jai Bhavani Sadan, room number 3, Ganapatrao Kadam Marg, Lower Parel, Mumbai 13.
Hello, I am Nirmala Jogu, the Vice President of Manava Vatsalya Foundation. I am really proud to be a part of Manava Vatsalya Foundation because we are doing really awesome work here. One of the things is we are planning to do human milk donation camps, because I am a human milk donor myself, and I think many other people should come forward and do this. Mother's milk is the best thing that you can give to a child. That's the best gift you can give. But in certain cases it happens that the child doesn't get its own mother's milk. Maybe the mother dies or she is kept somewhere else because of some medical conditions. In that scenario, this donor human mother's milk is needed. Normally what happens in some hospitals is they give formula milk. It's recorded that more than 40% of infant deaths happen not because of diseases. It happens because they can't digest formula milk. So to combat that situation, human milk is required. Along with Manava Vatsalya Foundation, we are planning to have human milk donation camp like you have blood donation camps. Because human milk cannot be manufactured anywhere else, it has to be manufactured in the mother's body. That's the only way to do it. So we are planning to set up a camp where mothers can come and donate their milk, which can go to a human milk bank where it can be pasteurized, the entire procedure can be taken, and then that milk can be given to the children in need. Along with this activity, we also do other activities. One is for children, we do smart study where they learn how to actually remember what they are reading. So there are smart tricks that they can use for their exams where they can remember things and use that during their exams. This was one activity. Then we also did for stress management, we did a mind power activity for adults. Like nowadays, we are all facing so many things in our life that our entire life is stressful. So how do we come out of that stress and live life happily is what was taught in that mind power seminar.